What if I told you that a simple choice could change your destiny? A choice between two trees. Intrigued? Let's dive in. In the heart of the biblical narrative, nestled within the verdant expanses of Genesis 2.9, we find two compelling figures, the tree of life and the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. These are no ordinary trees. In the Hebrew language, the word for tree signifies a source of life and happiness. It's like a wellspring, a fountain of joy and vitality, a beacon of hope and promise. But there's more to it. The root of the word tree in Hebrew carries the connotation of fastening or making firm. Picture yourself tying a knot, securing a bond, making a commitment. Now, apply that imagery to the trees in the Garden of Eden. You're not merely standing by these trees, you're fastening yourself to them, binding your fate to their branches and roots. And here's where the choice comes in. Fasten yourself to the tree of life, and you're on a path that leads to the cross, a journey of existence, a voyage filled with experiences that transcend the mundane. It's like embarking on an odyssey of the soul, where every step brings you closer to salvation. Knowledge, a simple word, yet so profound. And evil, a term we often associate with negativity. But what do they really mean? In Hebrew, the word for knowledge takes us on a journey into the realm of facts, information, and skills acquired through experience or education. It's a broad term, encompassing the wisdom we gain from living, from studying, from observing the world around us. This knowledge, however, is not just about what we know. It's also about how we apply that knowledge, how we use it to navigate our world. Now let's contrast this with good and evil. In Hebrew, good is described as something beautiful, pleasant, agreeable. It's an affirmation of what brings joy, peace, and harmony. On the other hand, evil signifies adversity, challenges, but there's more. It's also tied to ethical and moral principles. It's about the choices we make, the actions we take. In the biblical context, fastening oneself to the tree of the knowledge of good and evil doesn't just mean gaining knowledge. It also means becoming aware of the duality of life, the beautiful and the challenging, the agreeable and the adverse. It's about understanding that life is not just black and white, but a myriad of shades in between. Interestingly, the Greek word for evil has multiple meanings. While it's most commonly associated with negativity and harm, it's not always specified in the text. This ambiguity, this lack of specificity, invites us to delve deeper, to reflect on the complexities of evil, and to understand its role in our lives. So what do knowledge and evil really mean? They are more than just simple definitions. They're about our understanding of life, our perception of good and bad, our choices and actions. They're about how we view the world and our place in it. With this understanding of knowledge and evil, we can see how they influence our choice of tree. Now the question is, which tree will you choose to fasten yourself to? Now, having unraveled these meanings, let's ponder on how the tree we fasten ourselves to affects our lives today. The tree of life symbolizes existence, a journey, and ultimately salvation. This journey, guided by faith, leads us to the cross, offering us a path to redemption and eternal life. On the other hand, fastening ourselves to the tree of the knowledge of good and evil restricts us to simple knowledge and logic. It's a path of self-reliance, filled with facts, skills, and experiences, yet devoid of divine guidance. However, we are not bound by fate. We can make a conscious choice. We can choose to fasten ourselves to the tree of life. We walk through the door to salvation. It's a choice of faith over knowledge, of spiritual over physical, of eternal over temporary. So, the tree you fasten yourself to is not just a biblical concept, but a choice that shapes your destiny. Choose wisely.